had a beautiful daughter called Aelfried. So he sent his best friend Ethelwald all the way down to Exeter, presumably to check out, well, basically check out the top. Anyway, and went, and he fell immediately in love with her. So he sent a message back to King
Edward.
Help me here, Edward. Was it Edward?
Yeah, Edward.
Edgar. There's too many E's in this. Anyway, sent a message back to King Edgar saying, "No, she's a dog. You wouldn't like her. Okay? She's ugly." And unfortunately, a couple of years later, the king decided to come down and visit his old mate Ethelwald. Well, the king, he clocks one look at Aelfried and thinks, I've been cheated. So he organised a hunting expedition, and mysteriously Ethelwald was stuck with a spear during the hunting expedition. So that Aelfried didn't become too sad about the loss of her husband, Edgar decided to marry her.
Of course.
Okay? Now, Aelfried had a son called Ethelred. Right? And when King Edgar died, when King Edgar died, she decided that she would rather like Ethelred, her little boy, to ascend to the throne. But Edward was in the way. Young Edward was in the way. I hope you're following the story. It's all running. Anyway, so she had him killed. Dead. Right? So Edward is now dead. Now, a peculiar thing, they actually threw his body onto a rubbish heap in a place called Wareham in Dorset, nearby. And, as you'll find later, strangely enough, somebody decided, Richard, will you piss off from the front of the cathedral? Anyway, somebody decided to dig up Edward's body. I don't know why, but it seems to me that seems to have happened, right? And they discovered that his nails continued to grow and his hair was there and everything, which is a clear sign of sainthood, apparently. So, Edward was declared a saint, and his brother, Ethelred, who was incidentally Ethelred the Unready, for those English historians amongst us, Ethelred had to recognise that his dead brother Edward was actually a saint. And Aelfried, at this point, when her father Ordgar died, she actually I might have to look this. No. She saw the light. She saw the error of her ways, and she decided that she would take herself off to a convent to atone for her sins. And she established at the time, on this very spot, the Church of St. Edward the King. We're going that way, finally.
Record of that church at all. But
Which church?
For some archaeological stuff, they demolished that church. I heard that in this weird. That Church of Edward.
Really?
Yeah.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go, honey.
Here we are in front of